In honor of the holiday of Valentine's Day, the book that I'm going to be reviewing today revolves around the said holiday, specifically around the main character finding someone to be a Valentine for him. The book that I'm going to be reviewing today is called Disney Stitch, Stitch's Valentine, from the Lilo and Stitch series. It was written by Tim McKenna and illustrated by the Disney Storybook Art Team. For those of you who don't know, Lilo and Stitch is a franchise within the Disney company. It started off with an animated movie by the same name back in 2006 and was recently made into a live-action remake, like a good number of classic animated Disney movies these days. The plot of the movie revolved around a lonely Hawaiian girl named Lilo who wishes to have a friend. And her wish is granted when Stitch, aka Experiment 626, arrives on Earth being on the run from an alien council and its creator, an alien genetic scientist named Dr. Jumba Jokiba. The two form a close bond, become friends, and change each other's lives in many positive ways. The movie went on to spawn 3 sequel movies and 2 animated TV series, one of which is Lilo and Stitch the series, which introduces the hundreds of alien creatures that Jumba created before Stitch. The story begins with Lilo and Stitch in Lilo's room, making Valentine's Day cards for Lilo's friends. Being an alien and not knowing about the traditions that are celebrated on Earth, Stitch is not familiar with the holiday of Valentine's Day. Lilo explains the holiday to him as Stitch helps her with the cards by licking the envelopes closed. When that's done, the two of them head into town to deliver the cards to Lilo's friends. Judging from this illustration, it's nice to see how committed Stitch is to licking the envelopes, as well as having lots of fun doing it. As Lilo delivers the cards, she explains to Stitch that on Valentine's Day, when you give a gift to someone on Valentine's Day, it means that he or she is your Valentine, which is a special friend. After Lilo tells him this, Stitch thinks of his special friend named Angel. He asks Lilo if she can be his Valentine, and Lilo says yes to this. With that, the two of them go off into the rainforest to find Angel. Who is Angel? Well, remember when I told you about the TV series Lilo and Stitch the series, where it introduced the hundreds of creatures that Jumba created before Stitch? Angel is one of those creatures created by Jumba before Stitch. She was introduced in an episode of the series and was originally known as Experiment 624, before Lilo gave her the name Angel. The purpose of her creation was to sing songs that have the power to change creatures created before her from good to bad, and vice versa. Now she sings without that power and sings for others. Stitch had fallen in love with her, and ever since that episode of that series, the two of them are a couple and very special friends. Lilo and Stitch find Angel in the rainforest, standing on a cliff and singing a pretty song. They go over to her, and Stitch wishes her a happy Valentine's Day. Like before with Stitch, Angel does not understand the concept of Valentine's Day. He tries to explain it to her, but she still doesn't understand. Stitch decides to show her what Valentine's Day is. He begins by giving her flowers, but they make her sneeze. He tries to sing to her, but it hurts her ears. Feeling these things, Stitch gets an idea. He rolls into a ball and rolls off a cliff that he, Angel, and Lilo were standing on. Stitch begins to build something on the beach as Angel and Lilo watch him. What is Stitch going to build? Well, stay tuned and you'll see. After a moment, Stitch reveals to Angel that he has built a large heart shape on the beach, using various items that he found in the area. Angel loves it, and seeing this helps her to understand what a Valentine is. It's very impressive to see that all it took was a huge heart shape on a beach and Stitch's kindness to help Angel understand the concept of Valentine's Day. Angel is very smart to learn quickly like that, I think. After that, Lilo gives Stitch a box of chocolates to give to Angel. Instead of doing that, though, Stitch rips the box in half using his super strength and gives each half of the box to Angel and to Lilo, indicating that both of them are very special friends to Stitch. The three of them are overjoyed and share a very special Valentine's Day together. Aw, isn't that sweet? The end. My final thoughts on this book. I have to be honest with you guys. I could not stop smiling as I was reading this entire book. It's very telling how sweet and cute this whole story is. I love the premise of this book, Lilo explaining to Stitch all about a holiday, his eagerness to participate in it, and the things that he does to make the ones he loves and cares about the most, make the day truly special, and allow the soft, gentle side of Stitch to really reveal himself to the reader. Stitch has come a long way from his original creation by Jamba, which is simply to be an evil, living, destroying machine, to a sweet, playful, sometimes mischievous, loyal friend and pet to all, especially to Lilo. I never thought that the Lilo and Stitch franchise would ever touch upon holidays like Valentine's Day, but they did it, and they pulled it off very well. My only criticism about this story is that I would have liked to see more of Stitch showing Angel the true meaning of Valentine's Day, rather than just simply making a heart shape out of whatever materials he could find on the beach and call it a day with Angel understanding with just that. But given the target audience with the grade levels of preschool to grade 1, I can understand why the author wanted to keep this story very simple and right to the point of the understanding of the kids reading this book, and at the same time, keep the charm and appeal of the Lilo and Stitch universe for the fans alive. What do I think of the illustrations in this book? Well, for a Disney book, they're gorgeous and very well designed. It's understandable because the Disney Storybook art team illustrated this book, and they captured the authentic look of the characters, as well as the environments that are in the universe of Lilo and Stitch beautifully. So much, in fact, I can see the reader getting the feeling that he or she is transported into this story and becoming one with it. I can easily say that the illustrations are one of the best components of this book. Overall, would I recommend this book to others? I absolutely would, especially if you're a fan of Disney and the Lilo and Stitch franchise. It does a great job showing that Valentine's Day is about more than just romance between couples. It can celebrate the love you have for your friends whom you consider special, and how much you value him or her and your relationships with him or her. I think it's a great message to keep in mind and something great to teach children as well. I would highly recommend you pick up this book and read it for yourself. I hope you enjoyed my review of Stitch's Valentine. If you have any suggestions for future reviews on my channel, feel free to leave them for me in the comments below. Please comment, share my video, and subscribe to my channel as well. Have a nice day, everyone, and thank you very much for watching.